latecomer to Elenwen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Please, you first. I insist.
There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Of course not. Purely a formality. Now I need to see your invitation. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now,
Please proceed into the embassy.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Have you? All good, I trust. But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it,
No matter
Malborn?
how harsh the winter,
It's
the crops
just
that
that
grow
we've
there
run
never
out of the
falter.
Alto wine.
Even when every
Do
other
I have
farm
your
in the
permission
world is
to
barely
uncork
scraping
Of
by.
course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Yes, what do you need? Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty.
what does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Your wish is my command, as long as it doesn't involve much physical activity. I seem to be having trouble staying on my feet at the moment.
Captain Saphier's far
My friend, a toast to a beautiful friendship. You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwen's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south
Is the
on
food
business.
and drink to your...
And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor,
You have me.
like it or not. I need another drink.
The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
with the soldiers all fighting in the war.
The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics. I also oversee the activity. As long as the Empire continues to uphold its treaty obligations, my government does not concern itself with the internal politics of Skyrim. Do enjoy yourself.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, serving girl! What's your name, dear?
Brayla, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later. Don't go far.
Yes, sir.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim. Have you learned nothing about me? I have dealings with everyone. Now leave me. I don't want to arouse suspicion by talking to someone that clearly doesn't belong here. Don't mention the guild. In fact, it's better if you don't speak to me at all. This is not the place. Until next time.
I'm ready for this party to be over. Ill luck. I'm a busy man, and I don't have time for this sort of frivolity. But at the same time, I don't dare refuse an invitation from Elenwen. Is it that obvious? I should take pains to seem more happy. I wouldn't want to upset our host. But the truth of it is, I have a mountain of paperwork back in Windhelm, and it's not getting any smaller. I just hope this party doesn't drag on all night. Goodbye, then.
It's a necessary part of my job to mix with the upper classes of Skyrim, such as
The
they
hospitality of the
are. At least
Thalmor
Ulfric's
embassy
men are
is-
willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be.
Yes, I agree. Have you
There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor. Until next time.
The
What can I get
hospitality
for
of
you?
the Thalmor embassy is at your
Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy.
Yes, I agree.
All right, then.
Have you heard any news from the other parts of Skyrim?
It's good practice. Most people barely notice what I'm playing.
Blacksmith in Skyrim is out to prove that he's the equal of Elenwen Greymane. Not really a fair comparison if you ask me. After all, Elenwen works the Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?
My friend!
Now here's a face I did not expect to see. Be mindful, for you walk among adders.
Are you enjoying the party? Everything
Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing. There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these, Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can.
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of...
May wisdom light your path.
The hospitality of the...
I can hardly wait.
I'll not argue that. Heard any interesting gossip lately?
Well,
Yes,
I did
what do you
see
need?
something interesting not long ago.
Of course.
There were
Let
several
me see if we
cachets
have another
kept
bottle of
outside
that.
the walls of White
I'll be
Mountain.
waiting by the door
Seems
for
they've
everyone to
been
be
traveling around
distracted.
the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares. You've got to admire their courage, doing something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
At least Ulfric's men are willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be. What is it, my friend? This is very
Elenwen
irregular.
say she's going to
I
open
trust
a
that
bottle
whatever
of
you're
the
doing
best
doesn't
firebrand
compromise
wine
my
there
position
is.
in any way.
I can hardly wait.
I'll not argue that.
Very
Very
well.
interesting gossip.
I'm putting my reputation on
I
the
heard
line
those
for you.
mages up in Winterhold trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim. They seem to think it's at least a dozen, but I'm sure they're exaggerating. They're probably
How dare
trying
you
to
speak
scare
of the
us into
Thalmor
giving
in
us
such a
more money
disgusting manner?
so they can save us from
I
the
didn't...
dragon's threat.
No,
Your
listen,
insults and
you must have
provocations have gone
misunderstood.
far
I would
enough.
never openly
I'd kill you
insult
where you
what
stand
that is
if I
to
wasn't
say.
bound by my oath as an officer of the Old Mary Dominion.
Razlan. And you promise to behave yourself this time. Remove him. He's disturbing the other
I
guests.
protest.
Yes,
This is an
Madam
insult to
Ambassador.
the dignity of my person. This time I'm completely innocent.
Forgive me, Ambassador. I allowed this fool to provoke me. The fault is mine. There is no need for further disruption on my account.
That is absolutely untrue. That is... Yes, of course. What? I don't understand why everyone... Never mind.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
Yes, what do you need?
So,
Of course.
thank you for asking.
I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted. Farewell.
My friend, Of course! I would do anything for you, my one and truest friend. What do you need from me? Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please?
Yes, what do you need? Of course. I'll be waiting by... Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our
Comes, Malvern. You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
it ends soon for their sake.
I'll not argue that. Heard
Come
any
on.
interesting
If
gossip
someone misses
lately?
me at the party, we're both
I
dead.
heard those mages up in Wither.
Good
Did
luck.
you see those robes
You're on your
marching
own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Elenwen. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Come on!
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
Get the rest of your money when we... confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want.
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
Silence! You know the rules. Do not speak unless spoken to. Master Rollindale will ask the questions. Let's begin again.
No, forbid
you. Rules for it.
Told you everything.
No! Start at the beginning, as usual.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped
If you
in
persist,
here. We have your
I'll
accomplice.
have
Surrender immediately.
Why wouldn't I tell you again? I don't even know anything.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm
traitor!
dead
There's an
already.
old man.
Move! Slowly.
He lives in Riften. He could be this Esbern you're looking for, but I don't know. He's old and seemed kind of crazy. That's all I know.
And his
He's
name
got to be
is...
here somewhere.
I don't know his name. Like I've already told you 100. Oh!
You know the rules. Just answer the questions. And where can we find this nameless old man?
Oh, like I said, I don't know. I've seen him down in the Ratway. Maybe he lives down there, but I don't know for sure.
That will be all for now. I must say I continue to be disappointed in your lack of cooperation. I hope next time you will do better.
What else do you want from me? I've already told you everything. Listen, if you let me go, I can take you to Riften, show you where... Ah! Oh!
Silence, prisoner!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay.
Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Victory's yours! You win! Defeat me! Death is highly no more! I yield! I'll see you burn.
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. Hey, haven't I seen you around the flagon? I never expected to see another guild brother down here. They grabbed me in the Ratway. The nerve of these bastards. They need to be taught a lesson. Let's get out of here.